Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the another episode of Getting Started with C Sharp. I'm Faisal, and today we will talk about Combobox, another event, and list C Sharp data type list, and we also see how can we manage the internal data of the Combobox. So let's do it. This is our previous videos project. We will create a new form today. So right click, add new form. We will name it as Combobox form because we will work on Combobox extensively in this video. So let's create it and let's drag and drop the Combobox. Now I will just do some code which I already showed you and get an exception intentionally and show you how can we remove or recover from that exception. So this exception which we will face is intentional. Don't get scared on that. So I'm coding quite quickly. So let's go to the properties of the form, go to event and select the list, load form. So let's create the list of string, which is like this. We have showed it in our last video, so I'm going to do it very fast. Okay, so we have created the list. Now we want to do the data sourcing, which is like this way. Combobox1 data source, we have talked about it in our previous videos, equals to values. So to run this form we need to change on the program file. Okay, so F5. Okay, so this data is loaded. So far so good. Now I need to clarify what I need. I will add another text box over here and also a button. What I need, I will type something into the text box, press the button, and I want to add the text box value into the combo box. So when I click the button, so let's change the button's properties and add an event of the button. So let's name it as add value, and let's go to the event, and we want to do the work on click event of the button. So do the click. Now what I need to add Combobox dot, well, Combobox has different properties and it can load the data in different ways, but after loading the data are called items. So we can write like this, items, and please check the documentation of the items property. Gets an object representing the collection. Okay, we need that, and we also want to add a new item, and it's the documentation, an object representing the item to add the collection. So we need to add something over here, but we need to add the text box, sorry, where is that? This is, we want to add the value of the text into the combo box. It's pretty simple. So let's run it. So if I write 5, press add, I will have an exception. So here is the exception, and it is saying items collection cannot be modified when the data source property is set. That means since we have populated the combo box using the data source property, we cannot modify in this way. So what to do? We need to change the data loading of the combo box initially, like this code. So I will need to do an iteration for each values. Combobox dot items, and I want to add manually each of the item. Let's run it again. So there are first, second, third, fourth. Let's add the fifth. Press add value. See, the fifth is already in here. If I press write sixth and press add, it is the sixth. So in this way we can easily add new items or new values to the combo box. Now what if we want to modify the existing value of the combo box? How can we do that? Well, to do that, as you can guess, we need to have an temporary variable which will be replaced into the list. Let's do it. I do it, please see that. So let's add it over here. Because we want to modify the existing values, so what can we do? We can replace the list value over here and then reinitialize the data source of the combo box. So let's do it very simple way. Combo box it is another way of initialization. You can try it in your home. First, okay, so what we need, let's first clear the requirement. I want to select an item from here. That item will be shown into the text box. I will modify the value of the text box, press update, and that value of the combo box will be changed. So there are some specific tasks we can break down. So let's write it. So what do we need? I will select an item from the combo box. The selected item will be shown in the text box. Then what? I will modify the text box value. Then what? I will press the update button. And then what we expect? We expect the selected value of the combo box will be changed. So this is my working algorithm. Let's do it one by one. Let's close it. So I have showed you before, but I will select another event in this video, which is selection change committed. You can check the description over here. I'm not going to describe it for you, read it for you. So this event I will use, and what will I do? I will check the selected index. So first let's check which index should I get. So textbox.text equals to combobox dot selected item dot toString. Why I'm doing the toString? Because the left side, this is the text which is taking the string, but the right side, the selected item, is object type. So I need to string it to store it into the string value. And I want to show you how to debug also. So I'm going to do a debugger point over here. Sorry. Let's run it. So I'm going to change it. I have changed. So selected item second, and we can check the other values of the combo box like this. I want to check the index. So selected index is 1 because zero based indexing is this one. Okay, see, the second value is over here. So my first task is done. I will select an item from the combo box. The selected item will be shown in the text box. Yes, it's done. Next, I will modify the text box value. I will press update button. Now to update the selected value, we need to know which index we are dealing with, isn't it? And I have showed you it is index equals to combobox 1 dot index. Then what? I will press the add. No, I press the update. And do the click event. Now in here I need to get the item which is selected, then replace the selected item with the new text. Okay, but to get the item which I selected is here. So to get that from different method, we need to declare it as the field or as the global variable, if you can understand. So like this one, and get the item which is selected. Yes, we got that, it's the index, and replace the selected item with the new text. So since we already showed that once we set the data source, we cannot modify the individual value. So let's change the values over here. So values index equals to and we want to reinitialize the data sourcing, but before that we need to empty the existing data source like this way. So let's change it like this way. First press update and see our existing text box value is replaced on the combo box value. It's the second update. What if I press fourth, press add value, sorry, my mistake, values.add, and we need to reinitialize the data sourcing. So check that we are copying our code, so we can do this like we can create a method like this way. Right click, where's the refactor, extract a method, and we can name it as a reload combo box, and we can just copy the name and call the reload combo box like this way. So let's add the fifth one. We have added the fifth, sorry, there is no fourth, so let's do it as a fourth. Press update, see the fourth one is changed. Let's add another, and it's the fifth. So this is how can you modify the existing values and create a new value on the combo box. So thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.